Up next, Cibelle chips saveur vinegar. So vinegar potato chips, but in French. Hello and welcome to Gulp and Nosh. This is episode 64. My name is Alex.
I'm Amin.
I'm Nora. I'm Millie.
You weirdos. Today we are doing a Universal Yums box from where people learn to listen to their hearts.
I think France.
Yeah, my guess is France, because that guy's wearing a very French outfit. Well, the hat, I guess. And maybe the scarf and the stripes. I don't know. And also France is like this, known for this love. Romance. France, hey.
I did France. Dad.
You also said France?
Yep. Ooh la. Ooh la.
Ooh la la.
I want to do.
Grammy told you that French people say ooh la la a lot.
I want to see the.
Yeah.
What's our French trivia?
Wait, there it is. Order an American sandwich in France, and you'll get a sandwich filled with baby hot dogs, pulled pork, French fries, or mac and cheese.
I'm guessing mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese and hot dogs and pulled pork all seem very American. French fries would be confusing.
Dad.
I mean, I know French fries aren't from France,
Yeah,
like they're named, but I can't imagine they think that French fries are stereotypically American, right? Because they have them all over. They just call them like chips in England.
I got mac and.
I'm going with baby hot dogs, I guess.
I'm going with Emmy.
Hot dogs definitely seems like the most stereotypically American thing.
So hot dog, mac and cheese. What are you?
I'll do hot dog. My second guess would be
Daddy.
pulled pork.
Same.
Dad.
Okay.
And mac
That
and
was
cheese.
quiz.
Yes, your mac and cheese.
So. French fries.
Why? Read it.
Oh, the irony. Americans may call them French fries, but in France they're called les frites and considered an American specialty. So much so that they're the star ingredient in France's popular American sandwich alongside beef, lettuce, tomato, and cheese. What's even more ironic, fries aren't technically French or American. Historians believe they originated in Belgium.
So we were all wrong.
Interesting. All right. Up first, Brett's au fromage de Jura, floral cheese-flavored potato chips. You're holding it, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought it was that black bag.
Nope.
Did you know the average French person eats 60 pounds of cheese per year? Sounds like a lot, but they have an incredible number of different varieties to try. For this chip, we'll just focus on one variety, Comté, a sweet floral cheese from the Franche-Comté province in eastern France.
Okay.
To make the cheese, every cow is treated on 2 acres full of pasture to roam, plus a diet of 100% natural food. The fresh milk is immediately rushed to the production site, where it's crafted into cheese wheels and then matured for at least 4 months. The result, an incredibly distinctive, delicious cheese. One bite of these chips and you might find yourself wishing for 60 pounds worth. Okay, I guess we're all just reaching for it rather than letting Emmy pass it out.
Apparently. Yum.
Yummy. Yummy. It's like half so we little sour, but they were yummy.
They're not sour, weirdo. I can't really think of a cheese that it compares to.
No, it's like very unique.
Yeah.
Next up, Truffles Bar by Methez. Cocoa dusted truffles. According to legend, this yum came about completely by accident In the 1920s, confectioner Auguste Escoffier was making a pastry cream when he accidentally poured hot cream into a bowl of chocolate instead of a bowl of sugar and eggs. Rather than bidding the melty chocolate adieu, he began experimenting. He quickly realized the chocolate paste, called ganache, could be molded, so he rolled it into balls. But he couldn't just leave the gooey balls like that, so he coated them in cocoa powder. The result, a delicious chocolate ball that looked like a whole lot like France's mushroom truffles, hence the name.
Oh my. What a piece of soft.
Oh, it's the powder's
Truffle.
already all over my hands.
So mine. So mine. Oh, look, it's melty.
Very rich. Good flavor to the chocolate. Yeah, I like that. I don't have a lot of truffles, so I don't know how it stands up to truffle.
I have plenty of truffles.
You've had plenty of truffles, like different kinds.
I don't really know about different
chocolatey,
kinds, but I've
chocolatey
had,
hand all over my shirt.
but I've had
It's
truffles.
done.
Hmm.
Hey.
So where's this stand on your level of
Let's take one
truffles?
It's really good.
So toward the top of the scale?
Like 8.
Number 8?
No,
How many truffles have you had? Out of what? 20?
No.
30?
No.
500?
No.
Put your shirt down.
Look now.
No lifting of shirts.
Well, actually, probably like
My tongue is back the way it was.
Yep.
I was being stupid. Probably
Nice.
like a 3 or 4. That's what I meant.
Okay. 3 or 4. Out of what? 10?
Yes.
20?
10.
10. Okay. Out of 10 truffles that she's ever had, she's apparently had 10 different kinds of truffles. This is number 3 or 4. So,
I've
up
had
there.
some really crappy truffles.
Okay. Just like bad flavored chocolate or something?
It was like that super sugary chocolate, but then also it didn't even like melt because it was.
All right. This, good one though.
Yep.
Up next, raspberry mini roll.
Oh.
France practically invented dessert. No, really, the word dessert comes from the French décevoir, meaning to clear the table. And rest assured, when it comes to France's world-renowned desserts, there's never any problem clearing the table. These delectable raspberry swirl cakes are first-hand proof. Raspberry swirl cake.
Sounds good.
Looks like a long fig Newton. That's what it looks like to me, but it's a lot more soft than a fig Newton.
What's a fig Newton?
Fig Newton? You never had a fig Newton? It's a kind of cookie. Take a bite. Take a bite.
No, I'm not gonna take
Put
it.
your shirt down.
Yeah.
I really like that. The cake is very soft, and the raspberry is very rich
prominent.
and berry.
Berry.
That's good. That was very good.
Stop.
That would be a delicious dessert if it was like a big, giant, full-size cake that you could like slice off.
No.
Up next, Les Sables de la Mer Pollard, or butter biscuits.
Oh, more good.
Watch out! The main ingredient in this famous French shortbread is sand. But this delicious sand, this is delicious sand. Sablés are centuries-old cookies made by rubbing cold butter into flour and sugar to form tiny particles of dough. So it's not really sand, it's tiny particles of dough. Did they say literally? No, they didn't. Okay. You got lucky this time, Universal Yums. Given the dough's striking resemblance to sand, these fine golden breadcrumbs came to be called sable, the French word for sand. So yes, these delectable cookies are made with sand. But we're not talking the very buttery and very edible kind. Not that the kind, but we are talking the very buttery and very edible kind. Not the kind that you find on the beaches of the French Riviera. Whew. That was my acting. Whew. So it says whew on there. So it looks like one of those old animal cracker boxes. 1888 pressed into it. That was a very old biscuit. Wouldn't it be stale? It was a joke that they made it in 1888.
This is yummy.
That's good. Tastes like a Nilla wafer.
Daddy, I never allowed actually fried.
Of course not. You don't live in France.
Look at, I showed them.
You showed them.
They're dry.
Yeah. It'd be better with like tea or coffee or something.
Yeah, I feel like it'd go really well with coffee.
Up next, Cibelle chips saveur vinegar. So vinegar potato chips. But, you know, in French. Bordeaux is famous for its vineyards. Paris is famous for its high-end restaurants. But what about the city of Orleans? Orleans? Anyway, lying directly between the two.
No one can see.
Yep, it's famous for vinegar. Between the 13th and 17th. Okay, it's vinegar potato chips. Well, thank you for that tiny little.
Yummy in my tummy.
Yum.
I'm not a vinegar aficionado, but I've heard there's places you can go where there's like hundreds of kinds of vinegar, and like some that are aged for like decades, you know, and
Jeez.
and they have totally different flavors to them. I wouldn't know the difference between two different types of vinegar. I mean, this just tastes like a typical vinegar potato chip.
White vinegar.
I mean, I don't eat vinegar potato chips a lot, so I'm not sure if this is on the better end or not, but it's certainly good. So,
I'm totally stealing that one later. Cibelle tube grignote fromage.
why not just tube? There's no. We went with tube.
Cheese flavored tube snacks. We have shocking news. Are you sitting down? Okay, here goes.
We are.
In France, people don't
Well, we're
really
not.
snack. Shh. Gas.
What? What is it? In France, people don't really.
Snack.
Oh,
We know, it sounds crazy, right? But let's be clear. The French still enjoy munching on chips, crisps, and crackers. They just save them for a pre-dinner course called the aperitif. During this starter course,
it's aperitif time. Children, come inside. It's aperitif time.
We are
During this
inside.
starter course, French folks gather for casual conversation, a glass of wine, and a savory snack designed to whet appetites.
What the appetite?
For the meal to come. Okay.
All right, so you cheese flavored tube snacks. So it's like dried mac and cheese or something, kinda.
Crunchy cheese puffs.
It looks like dried mac and cheese.
Tastes like it too.
I would say I like the cheese on this more than the other one that was supposedly like that fancy cheese.
Alright, next we've just got the yum bag. So,
What's in our yum bag?
things. Foods, probably.
Tetes brules.
Oh, look at that.
Oh! They're 3 of each.
Tetes Brules, tropical peach tea and cola flavored chews with sour filling.
Mine.
Consider yourself warned. The super sour sweet is about to blow your mind. No, we're not being dramatic. Your mind will literally blow apart into 1,000 pieces and you will die a horrible death.
That sounds dangerous.
No, it doesn't say that, but they did say we're not being dramatic. So I expect that it will blow our minds. This candy's name, Tetes Brules, literally translates to burnt heads. Don't worry.
God.
So it sounds like warheads or something, or sour heads, lemon heads. That's it. Sounds like something like that. But the French, the French version, their extreme sour filling is more intense than the sour candies you're probably used to. We're looking at you, Sour Patch Kids. Whoa. Coming out strong. They're swinging at Sour Patch Kids. And with tangy flavors like peach tea, tropical fruit, and zingy cola, they provide an explosively mouth-watering experience. So what are we going to try?
This one's cola.
You try cola?
I want it.
Oh, don't bite it. You just gooed it all over. It just gooed right out. Lick the sour goo.
I had it in my mouth.
I'm not licking it.
It's nowhere near as sour as they claim. Really good.
Sour.
You're such a wimp.
Sour.
You're a wimp.
Let's try the other ones.
Wimp.
It is sour. You're wimpy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Fine, why am I wimpy?
Well, that's just the way you were born, I guess.
So I inherited it from you.
I guess.
So you called yourself a wimp in the process.
Caramels con fleur de sel. Salted butter caramels. Salted caramel is a classic, right? Considering its popularity, you might think so, but the flavor is less than 50 years old. It was only in 1977 that French confectioner Henri Leroux set out to make a new candy using the famous sea salted butter from the Brittany region.
Mill, stand up. No one can see you.
After 3 months of experimentation, he debuted the salted butter caramel, and it was an instant hit. By 1980, it was voted the country's best candy.
Tastes like caramel.
It doesn't taste very salty.
Good.
It's good caramel, but
Yeah.
not very salty.
Well, I don't think it should be very salty. I think it should
Like I can't taste
be
it
just
at
enough
all.
to bring out more of the flavor of the caramel.
Exactly, I can't taste salt at all.
Good. I like it. Good.
But yeah, it's a very rich, satisfying caramel flavor.
Good.
Like
I like it.
like a very fancy caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Caramel or caramel? What do you obviously say caramel too, right?
I say both sometimes. Like I could walk into a restaurant and have like caramel something, but then when I get it, I'd be like caramel.
I say caramel. It's good.
Most of the time, I say caramel.
And that was France. And if I didn't nail these pronunciations, I'll just have you know that somebody from Poland commented on our Universal Yums Poland box video and said that I totally nailed the pronunciations. So, what up? I'm feeling pretty awesome. Is she making bunny ears above my head? Or she's just waving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is France. hit up the D box below. Wow, wow, wow. If you want to contact us, there's an email and a Discord link, as well as a Streamlabs, Patreon, and merch link if you want to give us a little bit of a donation to help us purchase our next year of Universal Yums, maybe. Leave in the comment if you like these Universal Yums videos.
Stop.
Maybe you don't like the Universal Yums videos. Maybe there's another crate that we can try because we've got maybe 1 or 2 more months left of the Universal Yums. So, if you don't like these, or if you have a suggestion for another crate that we could try out for a year or
That's
6 months
Not
or
super
something,
expensive.
let us know in the comments. And that's about it. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Alright, time to steal all the snacks I liked.